Now, it's not as powerful as the railgun and probably the plasma gun, but you're definitely going to get more hits. And if you go into a close range battle with a railgun, then you basically destroy them, because by them moving, they're destroying their accuracy. If you know anything about railguns, their accuracy is determined by how long they've stayed still. So if you go into a close range with them and force them to move, then they will have no accuracy, probably not be able to hit you. Now, plasma guns are a little bit better for short range, because they generally have like 5 or 6 guns and they all shoot at once, so you just get hit with a wave of plasma bullets. So that's something. Whereas with submachine guns, you can miss someone and still hit them with your other bullets like that. You see, it kind of sprays at them, which I kind of like the spammy nature of the SMG, because whenever you're moving, it's hard to hit a target, but whenever you have a lot of bullets firing, it's a lot easier to, actually hit what you want to hit. I wonder if we should play like this. It looks really cool to me to float around with in this zoomed out third-person view, but I'm not sure if it's as accurate. I feel like it is. I think it's really... Let's play this for a little while, and tell me what you think in the comments. Whether you like when I play like this, because it gives me a better view. I can go sideways easier. Gives me a better view. Just let me know what you think in the comments, if I should usually play zoomed out like this, or zoomed in like this, or a mix of the two. Like, oh, hopefully he doesn't come after me. The danger of boss fights is that you can get one-hitted by them usually, because they're tier 10 and you're tier whatever. So they generally can just like destroy you in one shot. So you got to stay pretty far away, scope them out, and then once they get enough damage dealt to them, like their guns are disabled, you just go in and wreck them. That's my general plan. And it looks like his guns are disabled, so now we go in and wreck them. And if we can get the final shot, then we get a lot of good tier tokens, I believe. But if not, then we still get a lot of money for this battle. And we do get tier tokens for winning. That's one thing that is really cool about boss fights. You always get good money, but you get tier tokens if you do a lot of good... if you win, or you do a lot of good shooting. So, and we did a lot of good shooting there. So we got 5 tech tokens. And that is beautifully done, beautifully done. Okay, so I'm currently communicating with Cypressy, seeing what's going on via text, actually via Facebook Messenger, but I'm doing it with my phone. So let's join the next battle, and whenever we get word from him that we can join him, have a platoon going, that'd be pretty sweet, because then we can, it's a whole new deal when you have a platoon, because you usually stick together and support each other, which is really, really fun to do. Now, after a couple of battles, I think what we're going to do pretty soon, especially if we don't get to play with Cypressy, is we are going to upgrade our ship to tier 6, but that's only going to be once we hit $1 million. But that might happen pretty soon, because we are getting pretty close. Getting very close indeed. It only takes, like, depending on how well I do, it takes like 4 battles to get $100,000 on this game. So it's really good whenever we do manage to hit that 1 million mark. That'll be really cool. I'm not sure how much money that is. Like for a tier 10, that's probably nothing. They probably get $1 million a game or something crazy. If I'm earning 25,000 in a game, then they're probably earning a bunch in a game. But I don't know. That's speculation. Let's destroy TPM 614. He's our next target. Or nope, we might have to destroy Lord. It really depends. Maybe we'll destroy both of them. That'd be cool. But I might have gotten a little too close too early. Yep, I definitely got a little too close too early. There were like 4 people attacking me, at least. Look at this guy. Look at that ship. That's crazy. Crazy ship. And look at that one. People have... It's really fun to look at people's ships, I feel like. Oh, this guy. That is so funny. I don't know if this guy has a very defensive ship. I feel like, at least for an SMG, you would focus on the rear of his ship and take out his guy. But for like a railgun especially, he'd probably miss him most of the time, or like shoot through him or something. I think that'd be pretty sweet. One time, just messing around, I made a ship that's the widest you can make it, and made it into a square like this guy's ship. But You know, of course, it was like white blocks, so I didn't really play with it. I don't know how it did, but it flew. It definitely flew. I played the practice with it, and it definitely flew. So that's something. Just like this guy's ship's flying. Of course, it's weirdly balanced, but he's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, indeed. This guy has a pretty weird-looking ship. I like it. Looks cool. Looks like a Mars rover, especially here on Mars. And then airplanes. I kind of want to make an airplane eventually. For now, I want to stick with the hover SMGs. But airplanes are really cool, and it adds a new dynamic, the whole flying really high through the sky. It sounds really fun, if you ask me. It sounds like a great game. This guy, for some reason, has hover and reels, which to me is a waste of tech points, because the hovers can usually maneuver the same as wheels whenever you hug the ground with them. So the wheels are kind of pointless, and they waste like computer space, and they waste tech points. But I guess his strategy is that whenever he has a double line of mobility, so whenever his hover gets destroyed, he can switch to the wheels, and whenever his wheels get destroyed, he can switch to the hover. So that's pretty cool. Very mobile. He went for mobility, I guess you could say, but I wouldn't say his ship's very powerful for that, even though he's kicking butt right now. And then this thing is pretty cool too. It looks very tanky. That being said, it looks like the bottom and the top are very exposed, and his person's protected by windows instead of blocks. And windows are like as good as white blocks. So those are pretty. If a guy gets a shot straight through there, he could probably destroy the block underneath the guy just in one shot. Like even an SMG could do that, I feel. But let's escape this battle. We've done enough exploring my team, and we will pretty soon do the next battle. Alright, so currently up to $866,000. $866,000. Ooh, what's this? Planet GJ1214. Ice Lake. Cool. I didn't know that thing was there. And then here's a Mars display. Pretty cool that they have multiple displays like that. But I think this episode has gone on long enough, or this mega recording. I'm now gonna stop the recording and then edit each clip to make them the right length, make them into various episodes. I think you'll like it. But be sure to comment with what you thought of all these episodes here, and if you think I should do it again. I'll probably start recording another one later today. But first, I want to resolve the issues with me appearing offline to my buddy, and with you know, just look at how the recording went, how everything's looking, and then think about how I'm going to build the tier 6 robot, even though I won't do it until I'm on camera recording with you guys. So, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Your likes will help a ton, especially in a new series like this, or a new game, Robocraft. I want to be established as the Robocraft authority on YouTube. There are a few pretty cool Let's Plays out, but there's definitely room for more Robocraft authorities. So if you like my videos, then I will definitely be in the right direction, moving in the right direction. So if you want to help me out and do that, that'd be great. And I will see you next episode.